Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Finish Room podcast. I am Control, joined as always by Sarah and Riley. How are you?
Good.
Great. Hopefully, Charlie will join us later in the program.
His boss leaves him alone.
Yeah. Today's movie is called Mean Girls 2024, rated PG 13, runtime of 1 hour and 53 minutes, and spoilers are ahead. But before we get started, guys, please, we appreciate all our new subscribers. We really are happy about it. So if you could keep the flow going, follow us on our socials. We are on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and we enjoy reaching out to you guys. So high school cliques and dance numbers rule in this movie. Riley, tell us all about it.
This movie was terrible. Yeah, I was like kind of excited about this movie in the like prospect of it because I don't know, growing up, like the original Mean Girls felt like I don't know, just a classic you like had to see. I mean, not that it's like the best movie in the world, but it was a fun movie like to watch. It was good. And I love musicals, so I was like, oh, this is awesome. They're going to do a remake. It's a musical. It's going to be so much fun. It was bad. It like there's not much else to say about it. There was like a couple moments that were funny. Like one of the actors, when we get to it, I liked him, but like not a lot of good going on here. It was just cringy, too much like music at some parts, and like nothing was great. It was a letdown.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it was hard. It was hard because I actually love musicals, and same. Like I saw like the one from Lindsay Lohan, if I pronounce well, and Rachel Adams and Amanda Sheffield is the last name. Anyway, I felt like they portrayed very well, like different characters that they were apart. Like they were well constructed, and I feel like in here in the musical like felt so weak. Like it was everything rushed, like too much music, as she said, like music that it wasn't important like to sing. And I listened to the soundtrack like from the Broadway, and I was like, okay, it's not my favorite maybe music, but at the same time it's like the lyrics were funny, so it's like, oh, maybe they made them work, like with the story or something. Even the story is like the same, but like you can like change a little bit, or make it like more musical, or more like having like a better like link between each other, between scenes, between songs. It was hard. Like I didn't like any of the actors, and not because of them. It's just because I think like the script was bad. So yeah, it was hard.
Control. What did you think?
I think cringe is the right word to use. It was from like second one. It was just they're cringy, like Instagram, whatever they were doing.
Yeah.
Type thing. It was a little cringy. Directed by Arturo Perez Jr. and Samantha Jane. Released January 12th in the U.S. Based on the stage musical, which is based on the original Lindsay Lohan movie, like you mentioned. Starring Australian actress Angourie Rice as Katie Heron. Critics 99. No, not 99. I'm sorry. Critics 69 on Rotten Tomatoes. 62 audience score, and a 5.4 on Film Affinity. What do
That's
you think?
honestly higher than I expected.
Yeah.
What do you think the original Mean Girls got on Film Affinity? If this one was a 5.4,
should be like 6.7. I don't know. I didn't check.
it's a 5.5.
5.5.
It's lower?
It's this 1 point higher, 5.5.
No.
This one was 5.4.
It's
just wrong.
It's better. The original one, it's better.
That's
I
so
disagree.
wrong.
Like how many like people voted?
Well, the original had like 20,000 votes, and this one had like 1,500, I believe. So. All right. So Sarah, did you have a favorite scene? Anything that amused you?
Not really, because I felt like, well, I can tell like I love two songs that they well, I love. Love is too much. It's a strong word. Like the one that she's the predator. Bears her claws. You think you're safe because you're with the apex predator. Regina.
The Apex Predator.
Yeah, the
song.
apex predator. That one is like kind of catchy. Which the scenography or the choreography was like, I don't know, weird too. But I think like the song was catchy and good. And the other one that when I listened to the music first, the Halloween, the Halloween
The
song,
song's literally called "Sexy."
the sexy Halloween or whatever. I thought it was like funny, but at the same time, when I saw like the scene in the movie, I was like, this is all over the place. It just don't know like. I thought I wanted they started like with the Instagram like people like dressing like differently and I'm like, oh okay, but I just like the kind of like the melody instead of like everything else of that. So I don't know, I like Regina, like the mean girl. I like her like overall, but that's all.
Favorite scene, Riley?
Just come join. Charlie's coming to join us
All
finally.
right, come on in,
Got
Charlie.
released.
Wait, you have to grab that because
My favorite scene, I mean, honestly, like nothing sticks out that much as being that good. But I thought welcome Charles.
welcome Charles.
I thought that like kind of any song that what was his name? Damien? Just looking it up. Yeah, Damien. He was my favorite. I thought he was funny. He was like the gay like guy best friend kind of thing.
Oh,
I liked him.
funniest,
He made me laugh. And like I've never seen him in anything before, so like I hope this leads to like more good things for him. I thought that was like a bonus of the movie. Like hopefully this gets him exposed and he can have some good roles. But anything he was in kind of made me chuckle a bit. He was good. Otherwise, like no. Musical wise, I don't know if you were gonna ask that separate, but musical wise,
Yes, I was, but go ahead.
All right. I like the girl that plays Janice. I like her voice. She's actually the same person that sings songs in Moana. I was like, why do I recognize that name? And I was like, oh, okay. But I like her voice a lot. So the song that she sings, The Revenge Party, again, like choreography in the cinematography, meh. But like her singing, I enjoyed. So I would pick that one if I'm picking a musical number.
Nice.
So curious about your opinion of this movie.
I thought it was like painful to watch.
Yeah.
It was like I hated all the characters. They're so just irritating.
Mm-hmm.
But is that what teenagers are like now?
I guess.
Like, are they always like TikToking each other? Like, it was just like aggravating, and it made me go like, oh, maybe they should ban TikTok. Maybe they should. Like, I don't know. Like,
If that's how it
Jesus,
is.
yeah. Like, oh my god, I hate it.
Yeah. So now you
did-
understand why we're like, it's bad.
Yeah, but like at the same time, it's like what this was made for like 13-year-old girls, and I'm not one. So maybe that's just. So it's like I don't know.
Fair.
I don't think I hate the movie. It's more just like wow, this is just it's like an alien.
Yeah.
Like it's like made. By, I don't know. It's like if I was watching like a movie from like Cambodia or something. Like okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I thought the
Did you have a
songs,
favorite scene though, Charlie?
I
Favorite?
don't know, I'm not there yet. I thought the songs were like terrible.
Yes.
Right? Like they're just like basically just talking. There's barely even any rhythm to them. It's like actually just bad.
Yeah.
And then
I
yeah,
agree.
you mentioned
They
the
can,
choreography,
like-
but the choreography was like bizarre. And all
Yeah,
that.
the
All
choreography
the
was even
animals?
worse.
That
Like that
is-
was so weird
that
and
was
creepy.
weird, and it was creepy, right?
Yeah.
It felt like some director's fetish. That's what it felt like, and it just like kind of it made me uncomfortable. Like, I
Yeah,
was like,
no,
yeah.
it was just no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on. I did have a favorite scene though. The mom when they were at like the Mean Girl's house.
Uh-huh.
The mom brought them snacks, and she was just like, "Oh, I want you to try this American snack called guacamole." That made me laugh.
Yeah.
Who's hungry? Now, Katie, this is a very American snack called guac.
Anyway, a favorite who you already mentioned, Riley. Your favorite character was the best friend,
Yeah, Damien.
Damien, played by Jekyll Spivey.
Yeah.
Other favorite characters, Riley.
Him, I mean, the girl that like I wouldn't say it's a favorite character at all, but I'm just gonna like mention the girl that played Karen because her ability to like hold her eyes open and look stupid on camera was like impressive to a point. She was like not blinking. She
No.
just like a deer in the headlights. She was like the stupid
The one,
mean
the one,
girl,
like
Karen.
the sexy, the one called the sexy.
The one that sings sexy.
Yeah,
It wasn't
her
like-
name is Avantika, the one name person.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even say it was
disagree.
good, but like she was so stupid that I was just like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone like behaving like this on camera, and I was just like, okay,
No, like when you like because you can I can avoid to compare like from the original, right? Like with
So you're a
the
big fan of the original.
no?
the original was great.
Yeah, the original like it was like
It's a
full.
classic.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it-
like a pop classic.
This
It's
movie
like
makes
pop
me
music. It's a
retroactively
pop
dislike it.
film.
I think I don't like that movie anymore because I
Like-
watched this one.
The first one?
Oh.
No,
So it's like
no.
I don't know. Maybe that movie was terrible. Also, like,
Like,
I don't
I
know.
kind of want to go back and watch it.
Yeah, no. I feel like the dumb girl
Karen.
was so bad, so bad. Like
I wasn't saying she was good. I was just saying like it was unique
so
acting.
bad. Like maybe only like the other friend that she was like kind of like she was like worshipping
Yeah.
the Regina was. I kind of like felt that she was worshipping Regina. You
Yeah, but
know.
that was the same as
Especially
the
when
original
she sang her
movie.
terrible song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like as acting point, no. Regina
Well,
was
pick your favorite.
I think like Regina was one of like giving like more energy to the character.
Yeah.
There
Reneé
was
Rapp. Her name is Reneé Rapp, and she
Yeah.
I
also
would give it to her.
had my
I
favorite
felt
song.
like she was acting.
she felt she was like doing something.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
good at being the
mean?
Evil.
mean girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Like she did a better job than her like surroundings.
No, I think she did solid, but everyone else felt like it really felt
Flat.
like felt like a Disney movie, like not a
Not
Disney,
even.
not like a Disney Channel movie. I
Yeah.
should say.
Oh.
straight to like Disney Channel, and then
Yeah.
what it felt like, where everyone's just kind of saying their songs.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
It was originally meant to go straight to streaming, but it did so well in test audiences. They released it in theaters, and it made
Who are
a
these
nice
audiences?
amount
We
of money.
found out
it was
that
kind of like
13-year-old girls. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Reneé Rapp also had my favorite song. She sang it at the Halloween party. Like someone gets hurt. I thought that was the only song where they actually were singing and using
Yeah,
Okay.
vocal
yeah.
talent.
It was
Anyway,
a song that I can remember aside from the animal one.
the
'cause
animal
that
one.
was weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
I was like the cringy part. I think like the all movie is like cringy. It's like I cannot relate to anything. I know I cannot relate because I'm not 13, but at the same time, like I was like sometime, but it was like
Yeah.
no.
So, Charlie, what could you have changed about this movie that would have made it better for you?
I don't know. I guess I would start with like making the songs musical. Like, or is that the style now to like sing
no,
badly?
no,
Because I'm out. I'm not with it. Like
no. That's not the
Like,
style. I don't
No.
know. Like,
You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember like Friday? That Rebecca. It's like a really
Oh,
terrible
it's
song.
Friday.
Rebecca Black,
It
Friday.
reminds me of
Rebecca
that
Black.
where they're just
Yeah.
saying things.
Yeah.
It feels like the same quality.
mm-hmm.
That kind of level where it's like, who's writing these?
Yeah.
Like a producer write these. Like, it feels like
Yeah,
a movie that was.
Predator.
Yeah, I guess I would. If they want to write it for teenagers, they probably should get some teenagers to help write them. Because it really felt like old people, like
trying
trying
to
to imagine
Trying
what it
to
was
be
like.
young.
Yeah.
I kind of like see that. Yeah.
What about you, Sarah? What could have made it better for you?
Yeah, lyrics, script for sure. Because it's like the characters, like in the original one, it was like well defined, and you
But
you
the
saw
same
the conflict
story,
very like solid and easy. What?
The story's the same.
Yeah, but it felt so flat because
Yeah.
they weren't like working off each other.
Well, yeah,
They
that's
were
just
like
bad
everyone. Yes, exactly. So, but if the script was better, even though like everything happens like the same, but the dialogues or the characters are like better, like I don't know, like built or something,
Yeah.
it would be better. And the music for sure, because I was like, I kind of like want to like embrace it, but I didn't like. Yeah.
I feel like I'm like the least critiquing of like most of us on the podcast. So like the fact that I hated it and just like usually I'm just like whatever, it's a movie, it's fun. Like no, like they just
She's the bare minimum, and it no.
Yeah, like you just have to meet the bare minimum for me, and I'm just like okay, here it is. It's a movie. Like singing, fun, cool, give some dancing, but like no, it was just bad.
I feel like maybe it would work better without the musical aspect.
Yeah, like
just do a retelling of the
if you want to like do that, but
modern age.
you have to at least
like put effort.
like make it better, make it interesting, or revamped in a new way.
They just copied the story. They didn't even change anything. So all they did was add some bad music.
Yeah, bad music, weird
which
dancing.
I think takes away from the
with
plot.
TikToks.
Yeah, because that means they had less time to actually act instead of they're wasting time singing bad songs.
Yeah.
So like I guess it's harder to get your emotion out when you're.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, it's like, were they told to sing like that, or was it just they're just not good at singing? It's really hard to tell.
The songs are not helping.
Yeah, the songs are actually just bad.
The songs are not helping too. Like I feel like no one could like shine because how is it produced? You know, so
I mean, I actually think some of
that
the singers
I
are
think
good.
Exactly, I don't think that anyone there like sing badly. Okay. It's just like the how it's produced and like how the songs are. Like it just blah.
Yeah, it's hard to. What was it? She's singing about a music box right now.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
It's hard to. It's hard to bring a lot of emotion. I guess she did her best with that.
Yeah,
she did her best, but there's nothing to that song. That's it. That's the whole song. It was like two. I'll call them sentences. They're not lyrics.
Yes.
What was that? What's wrong with me? Is that what that song was?
So.
I think so. Yeah, it was her.
Yeah, there's some emotion when she sings it, but that's all she has. That's all she has to say.
Yeah.
There'd be more emotion if she just said it.
Yep, I agree. All
right.
A lot of bad choices. Yeah. What about you? What you would have changed?
The music. No music.
Yeah.
So then you're just watching the original.
Just remake the movie with different people. Like we haven't seen remakes before. But then maybe they would have put more effort into changing some of the aspects of the story if they didn't just say, oh, we'll make it the same and just throw music on it.
Okay, so like what would we want in a new story then? Like what's to make it more modern, like
more I mean
I mean they had the social media aspect about how like, you know, the posting about the girls or whatever. I don't know. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just a bad decision to try to make a remake of this. I mean, there was actually like a Mean Girls 2, but that movie wasn't very successful either. It's like it just should have been left alone. And
well, we're not going to do that. We're going to pitch a sequel using one of the characters from this movie. So, Charlie, pick one of these characters, and you're going to write a movie sequel just starring that person.
Just starring that person?
Yeah. You're going to build a world around them.
Well, I guess Regina. She was the most person.
Yeah. Mean Girl? I agree.
The Mean Girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would
you become mean because something, you know, and like the past and everything.
Oh, no, we're going to do a sequel.
So you want to go before? How did she get mean?
No, I want to be
He's doing a sequel, I'm doing the prequel.
Okay. Regina.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
All right, Riley, who's your character?
Can I take the two, Damien and Janice? Can I take the two of them and just do a spin-off of them?
Well, they're probably going to college, so they're going to split up.
Yeah, so like them in college. I don't know, living their life. I don't know, probably having some funny relationships and whatever nonsense they get into. I feel like they could be fun.
I want to see Regina's mom.
Mom, exactly. I wasn't what to say. Like the mom.
I want to see the mom and her like daily life and all the stuff she
Making
gets into.
guacamole.
Making
Yeah,
like
like
mean
making
women.
guacamole and like hooking up with like
Making
high
with
school boys.
no sound effects. She's just mostly sitting alone in her house.
Exactly.
Just like 2 hours of her just going
And
around the
become
house.
mean like through internet because yeah, she's a
Yeah, maybe she
housewife.
catfishes some like high school boy or something.
Oh,
like
that would be fun.
She would.
Yeah, that'd be funny. All right, so guys, in the end, is this a recommend to friends and family?
No.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. No, a no on the
Solid
recommend.
no.
All right, since we didn't like this movie, let's take the actors and recommend something they've been in that we would recommend to our audience.
I'll recommend White Chicks, which the mom was in. I don't know how to do. Is her first name
Busy
Busy or
Phillips.
Bussy? Like I'm
I think it's Busy.
Busy.
We'll have to look it
All
up.
right,
Busy
all right. I
Phillips.
don't know. I read it. I was like, that's a first name. Okay.
All right.
So
Yeah.
Busy Phillips was in White Chicks, and that movie's hilarious. I enjoyed it a lot.
Sex Lives of College Girls with your girl Reneé Rapp, who everyone loved, Regina. She's basically the same character in that movie, so in that TV
Alright.
show. So check her out.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't know any of these cast.
Yeah, I don't know these people.
You wanna recommend
Jenna
one?
Fisher? No one's gonna recommend The Office.
Jenna
Tina
Fisher,
Fey.
Tina
is in it.
Fey. I mean,
Tina
there actually
Fey.
was like a decent amount of famous people in it.
The
the other
John
girls?
Hamm was in it.
Is
Yeah, like the main girl who was on Spider-Man.
Tim Meadows, Lindsay Lohan.
yeah, like you can even recommend the original Mean Girls.
I do recommend the
Freaky
original-
Friday. Love Freaky Friday.
Okay, all right.
Tina Fey helped write this also. I don't
She
know.
like
Tina
produced
Fey
something.
did was all about this. Yeah,
Yeah, but did she write it or produce it?
I think she wrote the screenplay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that's embarrassing.
sorry, Tina.
So Charlie, you don't recommend anything from these people
Yeah, I like Tina Fey.
in
I can't remember the name of the show.
Okay.
30 Rock.
30 Rock? All right, there we go. Awesome. Let's do shout outs of the week, and I'm gonna start. It's a half shout out, half Hall of Shame. So someone, I'm not gonna name names,
Oh my god.
they recommended this show called The Circle, which I absolutely hate, but I can't stop watching it. So I'm gonna half Hall of Shame, half shout out the person and the show for getting me hooked on that dumb shit. Okay? Go ahead, Charlie.
Oh, my shout out is for Roger Corman. He died weeks ago now, but that's what I was going to say last time, but I forgot.
Well, you got around to it now.
But he was like the king of B movies.
Nice. Shout out to Roger Corman.
Yeah, and like a lot of big actors and directors got their start working with him, so a lot of people owe their careers to him.
Next.
My shout out goes to I saw like a play last night and it was a long one but at the same time I enjoyed a lot the performance of one actor that is called Peter Bisgeyer, and yeah, I feel like theater is not dead. How we try to keep it like alive, and I feel like he like did a good job, and I wanted to say this shout out to this guy, and also like you want to say the other shout out?
What?
You have another shout out?
Not from the show. I was going to do something else.
Oh, okay. So in this show that we went to see was like a person that did the props. That we think that they did a good job. So also shout out to Elliot Curtis.
Nice.
My shout out is to our new work followers, because some people at work found out about our podcast recently.
Nice.
Just through conversation. So shout out to some of our new followers, because Ed is a big fan and now he's spreading the word. So we got some new work followers. So shout out to all of them.
I don't think that they're gonna listen this episode.
They're probably not going to listen to this episode
To these
because
mean girls.
who's going to listen to this
Mean
one?
Girls. Yeah, shout out to Ed. I want to go back and give another Hall of Shame to University of the Arts. In
Oh, that's
Philadelphia, the
terrible.
University of Arts is closing, and they just like straight up close with zero notice.
Yeah.
And that's someplace I used to work. So students, faculty, staff, all uh, feeling the heat from the University of Arts, and the president just straight up resigned and skipped town. So Hall of Shame,
Can I
University
give
of
a
the
Hall of
Arts.
Shame too? Because the most recent book club book called The Wandering Stars is honestly like not enjoyable to read at all. Is one of the most boring books I've ever picked up in my life. So
Wow,
Hall of Shame to
we're just killing people today,
that.
killing them. All right,
We're
Sarah's going to
feeling like Mean
announce.
Girls.
Yeah, Sarah's going to announce our next movie. So go ahead, Sarah.
Because I want to give a shot to another like maybe comedy movie that it's I was well, because I know that you guys you won't pick this one, I'll pick it, and it's like The Fall Guy, like starring Ryan Gosling. So that one,
Nice. We'll
It
be
has to be
watching The
good on
Fall
this.
Guy.
yeah.
I did watch the original television series, The Fall Guy, which you guys probably didn't even know existed.
I did.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll be talking about The Fall Guy next week. All right, next time. All right. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We appreciate it as always. For Sarah, Riley, Charlie, I'm